Hi, I'm Joe, and I wanted to show you some good books here I bought for trucking jobs, trucking school I go to. And this is one of my favorite books here. It's written by a woman, Yvonne Wright. The Secrets the Trucking Companies Don't Want You to Know. And I'll tell you, it's a really good book. These are practical books here. Steve Richards and Jimmy Cox, he's on YouTube. Jim C. He wrote a book or a video about how to drive tractor trailer. He's really good. This is an excellent book. It's a technical book though on how to drive them, you know. But this girl here, Yvonne Wright, she's very detailed, very specific, and you do need to have a list of questions to ask your recruiter, you know, because if you don't have those questions, you can't pick a good job or an internship. And so for that purpose, I really recommend this book. Steve Richards, Driving a Big Truck, or How I Became a Professional Tourist. It's on Google Books, actually. You can pre-read that. It only lets you read so far. But Google Books has this one on it. Driving a Big Truck, or How I Became a Professional Tourist. Everything you will ever need to know to start. I think it starts with that. Steve Richards. Of course, this one's good. It's one of the first ones that was ever written for truck driving. Explains truck driving really well, and he's a very good driver. This fellow here, Brett Aquila, he claims to have 1.5 million miles without accidents or serious violations. He kept his CDL in almost perfect condition for over 10 years. He's got a lot of very good chapters here. I just finished reading this, Becoming a Truck Driver, The Raw Truth About Truck Driving, by Brett Aquila, Aquila. And his website is truckingtruth.com, where they have practice tests. You can practice a lot from there, free CDL exams. Let me show you what he's got here. Really itemized a lot. He's a very intelligent man. We don't have a table of contents in this book, but yeah, it's all about the schools, and all about the best way of doing things. It's very positive book. Let me show you this one though. This one isn't on Google Books. It should be though. Yvonne Wright. She's a small lady. She's not a truck driver anymore. I think she got tired of it. She didn't like that. Table of contents is like before you call your recruiter, your 5 major choices to drive or not to drive. It's got an aptitude test here for truck driving in the book. It's only 66 pages. It's an easy read book. A little fine print though, it's the only problem with it. Questions to ask yourself: what kind of school should I attend? My big adventure. Choose the best company. Health insurance. Check out all the local opportunities first. Then check out the long haul companies, and no one recommends the long haul for real long, you know, it's to save some money or pay your bills, I guess. Over the road training company, lease or independent. She's really frowning on that. Lease from a company, but they'll charge so much for a leased truck, it's incredible. Should I go solo or team? Most people say solo. Money and everything else, how much you can make being a truck driver, GPS, water, dangers, the dreaded way stations. Is your driver manager won't let you go home? Do you have pain when all the truck stops are filled? What about CB radios? What if I get a ticket? Avoid log violations. How to spend more time with your spouse. Special advice for the ladies and look into the future. This is a damn good book. Yvonne Wright, Secrets the Trucking Companies Don't Want You to Know. But it explains all the negative things you have to watch out for in trucking. It's a good book, I'll to tell you the truth. This one here, that's the same as Brett Keela's book. It's got a little more pages here though. It's got a lot of photographs in it also. It's about a 220-page book. Steve Richards, he was a talk show host out in Denver, I think. But he just loves to drive the trucks. He's got a lot of different jobs, a lot of good certifications. You should look up, Google Steve Richards sometime. How to drive a big truck. I'll show you this. Getting your mind right. Company selection and proper driver training. Learning how to drive or I want to kill my trainer photos. Now you're in charge, don't mess up. More miles, more money, so keep on rolling. Log books and way stations. CB cell phones, Qualcomm, Satcoms, communications, directions, or do they seriously expect you to get there? Taking care of business, getting loaded, unloaded, and wasting time. Hanging out at the truck stop, or how to spend your money fast. Watch those mirrors, photos, change, snow and ice, aggressive avoidance, hot brakes, DAC reports, protecting your CDL. I heard half of the CDLs are suspended within 1 year. Big blowout, don't let them cheat you or they will try. Best reason to drive a big truck. Time management to get the most out of your driving experience. How do you see what you see? Photos, what is really the best driving job? My favorite year or so. More tours, yes, and it gets even better. Even more touring in the world's scariest road to drive a truck. And I tell you, it's a good book to read. You can read a lot of it on Google Books. This particular one, everything you will ever need to know to start driving a big truck. You should buy it at Amazon.com. It's cheap if you get 3 together. Jimmy Cox got a great book here on actually learning how to operate the truck, you know, from a technical viewpoint. Got a lot of good illustrations in here, a lot of good scenarios and how to do some shifting and backing up and all that kind of thing. Yeah, I like Jimmy Cox. I started reading his book first. He's got to be the best for the school. But before you go to work, you should get one of these. It'll get you started on the right road right away. You got to know something about them. Read half of them. See you later.